there is Commander Kemp, I see. I know you're eager to speak of your next move, but we'd first hear more of your last. Tell us of your deeds in Derma.
Pray, join me in welcoming our Scion allies, but recently returned from their mission to the Far East. We have been most eager to hear a first-hand account of your time there, eventful as we understand it was.
Very well. Allow me.
Oh, we met some samurais, there was a big rebellion, shit went down. Oh, everyone, they was so cool. Somebody held a roof up.
Such victories are rarely won without sacrifice, but the prize is worth the price. Doma, free after all these years.
Bloody hells. Flooding their own castle for a better chance at victory. We could learn a thing or two from that lad.
Our agents report a flurry of communications between Garlemald and Alamigo in recent days. 'Tis plain they are in the midst of deliberating their response to the Doman uprising.
Good. Every Imperial unit in occupied territory will be on the lookout for civil unrest. The fear of leaving critical locations undefended will make commanders think twice about committing their forces, giving us a chance to seize the initiative.
We have a chance, aye. Mayhap the last one we're ever going to get. While we've done our best to rebuild the resistance, the Imperials have only increased their efforts to root out sympathizers. If we keep on playing for smaller prizes, it's only a matter of time before they crush us again. And that we won't come back from.
A swift advance seems best for all concerned, not least poor Mistress Kryl.
Then let us waste no more time. The campaign for Alamigan liberation begins now. Our first objective will be to capture Castellum Valadina. Take the bridge, and the whole of the fringes will be ours. From there, we can push east towards the peaks.
I will say the game's a lot more interesting in the second half. And shit's actually getting done.
I name this operation Rhalgr's Beacon. For as Rhalgr once sent his star to guide our ancestors to these lands, so too shall it see us home.
Yeah. The success of the operation is paramount. So long as the Empire holds Castellum Valadina, the main host cannot advance. So I'll be right back. Xenos knows this, which is why he's ordered Fordola and her men to see to the bridge's defense. We'll get to fight the skulls again. The Butcher is not to be underestimated. She's decisive, ruthless, feared by foes and friends alike, but we have a plan to defeat her. First, we send an alliance force down the main road, signalling our intention to mount an all-out assault. The garrison must muster their forces. Will muster their whatever. Prepare for a protracted battle. However, they will soon find that we are ill prepared for their counterattack. The men will begin to break ranks and flee. I see. Show them your backs and give them a target too tempting not to pursue. Aye, if Fordola is too aggressive not to press the advantage, she will order her men to give chase. We lure them as far as the east end. I know where that is. Where the commanders will rally their forces and attempt to hold their ground. If all goes to plan, we should be able to keep the greater part of their garrison occupied, leaving us to tackle the bridge's remaining defenders. I'm very clever, I'm sure. But what are we to do if the Imperials smell her out and return before we've taken the place? We don't need to take Valadina, Commander Kemp. All we need to do is fly a flag from its tower. We mean to trick them into believing the bridge has fallen. Aye, we convince them Villadino's lost, hit them hard with our reinforcements, and watch them go running for the hills. Then when the dust is settled, we regroup at the Castellum. What say you? It's a bold plan, but a good one. We'll do it. And then we flood their castle. In that case, we shall support both the Resistance and the Alliance forces. Arenvold, I ask you to accompany Commander Kemp, and I will remain at the Flame with the Flame General. We return to Rhalgr's Reach, make up preparations. As soon as they are complete, we will join you in the field. Godspeeds. But what of my assistant, Inky? Go hunting for marmot meat. Go. I can't do that. Oh, whatever, go away. All the time we've saved. Want to help? In case you haven't noticed, the flag flying above Villadina is bloody massive. Take a dozen men to change it, and far too long besides, but no need to fool that, right? Monago? No, as long as I have my griffin and the satchel of glamour prisms, no. Arenvold, you are in charge of the runners between us and the Alliance, no link pearls. Lease. I want you to look in the squadrons, make sure they've got everything they need, everybody clear. Yeah, aye, sir. All forces are to depart for Castellum Corvey. When ready, that will be all. Knives, stay with me for a moment if you would. Few men I'd like you to look in on personally. Each of them are lost people. I can tell what weighs in their hearts, and you are a rabbit, and that will help, apparently. There have been a lot of new faces since last we were here, so it's best if I just tell you where to look. One's an officer who found the barber, and others for this seems like padding. Okay, I'll randomly talk to some people. That will help. We did this last time as well. I mean, these could be vitally important people, you know. You know, this would be a secret villain down the line. It's being very subtle about setting them up. Certainly not somebody who's just going to be forgotten immediately after this mission. It's Alamigan Brigade Officer. No, Corporal Alturian of the Maelstrom. Wanted to meet you. Living hand to mouth and old decided to enlist in the flames after her tells you your daring do. Now, as fate would have it, I had been sent here to join the fight for our homeland's liberation. There's no time to talk. Got to prepare for the operation. Take care, Corporal. God, hard fucking fucks. We'll murder them because they're bastards. Fine speech. It's swarthy resistance fighter. All these important characters. I say. If it isn't the lass who helped me find the ward I misplaced, there I go treating you as an equal. It wasn't until after you got until one of my comrades pulled me aside and told me the only bleeding hero of Ails who'd taken time to busy day to help me. Well, what's done is done, but I know I will fight with every ounce of my strength in this coming battle and then the next, because the motherfucker's gonna die. gotta repay the favour and stuff. Okay, thanks, Gabe, for the weird pacing quests. I'm pretty sure they just time it and they're like, okay, no, this quest isn't quite long enough. Just add a conversation between 3 people. Hey, if I'm alright. Isn't it weird how one of the legacies of Final Fantasy VII is squats? But I'll never forget you. You saved my life in little Alamigo, you did. Wilred and the rest of us had got us into our heads that we had enough crystals. We could summon Rhalgr like the Amalja summoned their god. Thankfully, you put a stop to it. Ever hear about what happened to Wilred? Joined the Braves when they came calling on a turn update one day. Yeah, that's sad. I was in that storyline. I never found out how or why, but I reckon it doesn't matter. Dead's dead after all. But at least he died doing what he thought was right. Maybe that's the best folks like us can help for now. I'm not how he. Okay, this one seemed, you know, it was at least connected to things. The teleports in this place are put like tantalizingly, like, yeah, I could walk all the way over there, but it's about the same distance by the time the loading screen finished. A couple more teleports would have been nice. Had a word with the men I mentioned then? Yes, I did. I'm sure you noticed there's never a thing common aside tragedy. You've touched each of their lives in one way or another. It's not the reason I wanted you to speak with them. The man named who lived in Gir his entire life, who bore witness to the realities of the occupation, 20 unbroken years. Man who fled out on Amigo in such a new life, swore to serve another nation, won his fate, conspired to send him back here. Youth born on foreign soil, who never knew his parents' homeland, yet nevertheless felt kinship with our cause. 3 men, 3 stories, 3 reasons, yet all belong in the resistance. It's growing larger, we've grown more to reverse. And while there's good in that, there's also potential for strife and discord. Take a special sort to lead such men to Alamigo, don't you think? Oh, let's hope we have someone to say. It's a good thing they've got you. For now, but not forever. And to be frank, I don't always know what to say to the ones who left. Not to mention the youths. Yeah, the resistance needs a leader with a wider view. Someone who's not lived the whole life in Gir Albania, who's known death and hardship, but not been ground down by them. If I see someone like that, I'll tell you right away. Lise, of course, as you may have guessed, I've been thinking of asking Lise, but it'll be her decision in the end. I just needn't say this conversation is just between you and me. But girl, it's weird somebody saying that. Right, we'd best head to the Castellum Corvi, or what remains of it, rather. Yeah, I should have guessed it was Lise, because it's like she's like plotline character, isn't she? You know, she's a front cover. The video at the start of the game has her on. She's like the point of view character. Yeah. That's where we are already. We'll just. Oh no, we're not. How close are we? Somebody put a fucking mountain our way. Bastards. There's another bird. It's bitter mill. Not really keen on the bread they make at bitter mill, let me tell you. I think that's a large thing. Don't tell him, Pike. How the fuck do you guys get here ahead of me? We'll lead the way while the other units launch their own separate attacks. Remember, we'll need to hold out until Nago sees to the flag. What's going in order any moment now? Ooh, level sync.
It's begun then.
Look at that bird.
Good. It's the waiting that drives me mad. Standing around, knowing what's to come. I'll never get used to it.
Calm down, Nargo. You're making her nervous. We've come this far, haven't we? We just need to make it the rest of the way.
Right.
Looks like the bastards went for the bait. The bridge is ours for the taking. Now remember, Minago, I want you to make for the tower as soon as you see an opening and get that flag flying. We'll see to the fighting.
I won't let you down, sir.
Come then. Rhalgr's star shall burn bright this day.
Okay, last studio I was shit at. Maybe I've improved though. Well, not this time. Big fight at the end. Yes, because there's so much things to... Really hard to aim for things when there's like 10 other people here. It has an effect on me, motherfuckers. don't want to select the fucking people working with us. I want to select the other things people were fighting. Think you're clever with your little tricks. Think again, none of you will be living here alive.
Meet my new friend!
Jeremy.
I'll cut you to pieces!
That one was easier.
God damn you!
Hang on.
No more running! No more hiding! Let's finish this! Look! The flag!
Have you got a flag?
The bridge is ours! Al amigo! Al amigo! Al amigo! Yeah!
Yay!
Stand your ground! It's not over yet! Damn it!
Smoke bomb!
Let them go, Lise. We've done what we came here to do. That's enough for now.
Yay! Bloody,
Medina is fallen? Impossible.
oh, what's his name? Rusev.
We have them on the run! Forward! No mercy!
Regroup! Regroup! We have to regroup! All units, fall back!
Yay.
Commander, the 4th cohort has been routed. We'll be at the mercy of the enemy's reinforcements if we don't fall back now.
Idiot! We have the stronger force by far. Don't be taken in by their tricks. Or would you rather tell Xenos you lost to this rabble?
No, but if the snakes betray us in the confusion, we'll have no way out. I'm begging you, Commander. Give the order, or we'll all die here.
As common traitors who drank of muddied waters. For all the good it did us.
School's with me! The day is theirs, and so is this bastard bridge. Someone bring the snake.
I suppose. It's our first victory, isn't it?
Must be worth something. Sorry, I didn't know why that clicked. Oh, that's annoying. I'll be right back. It's looking quite nice outside today. Where am I plugged in? Shim, Fedora got away, but we did what we came here to do. She has to be a boss of a dungeon, don't she? I have to remind myself it's just the first step, but it's a big one. We're going to take it back, all of it. One ilm at a time if we have to. still a chance that some Imperials are holed up inside the Castellum. We'll have to search it top to bottom to be sure it's safe. In the meantime, I want you to rendezvous with the main host, keep your weapons at the ready, and there's a chance you might come face to face with the soldiers on the run en route. Second thought, it might be prudent for you to do a preemptive sweep of the region for soldiers that have gone to ground. We shouldn't afford them any time to regroup and launch a counter-attack. When you've judged the work to be done, report to General Alden in Bitter Mill. What is that? It's a Trey Sands land. Enough. Just get the high ground. I can take the low. I rather suspect there's one more. Let's see if we can get there in less than 10 seconds. I don't think we can. Only takes a minuet. What? I was trying to do it only takes a minute, but it didn't work for minuet. There's too many syllables. It's not higher, it's lower. And that lying to me. And let us return. Well met, all's well at the bridge. Good, good. The fighting has died down here too, as you can see. Pippin left but a moment ago with contingent of troops to occupy Vildina if and when the Imperials return. They'll find us dug in behind their own walls. I could not have hoped for a better outcome, General. Splendidly done. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. We'll take one more castellum to turn the tide. My men and I will deal with the remaining enemy forces. Scions, I bid you return to the camp. Commander Kemp and his men. Delight not overmuch in victory, not when there are battles left of our fight. Our work here is finished, the resistance allies are waiting. these tiles. Been here before. Watch your step. Back so soon, I suppose the general and his men had matters well at hand. The Vice Marshal and his men showed up not long after you left. If the gods are good, there'll be no more one left to fight. Got a new coat. I know you're not one for waiting, but if you bear with us. Around the camp, Marshal Terrapin reports that their sweep of the Castellum's interior has been completed. So finally over, pray extend him my deepest thanks. It's official then. Castellum Veladina is well and truly ours. Mayhap this calls for... Wait, where is Nago? Took a bird and flew off towards Peering Stone's village, the M tribe, where she's born. I doubt where the Imperials who fled Veladina had mind to give them trouble on the way back east, but she nevertheless worried, so I gave her leave to go see how the people were safe. Though I pray you are right, it would be best if Nago were not left alone if she should encounter the enemy. So let's go there. Agreed, we should all go to the Peering Stones and make sure everything's all right. If that is your wish, then I've no objection. Let's just let the guard know when you wish to cross. Greeting signs, do you wish to pass? Yes. Guessing I can't teleport right now. I've not been there. Look at these goats. That's not a fucking gazelle. I've seen gazelles, not in person, but they don't fucking look like that. That's terrifying. I'm a gazelle. Look how graceful I am. You're not. I only could be graceful. Let's not judge. But it's a scary fucking looking gazelle. I don't know how graceful gazelles are either, to be honest. Why can I not... How the fuck do we get in? After the village is through a tunnel, just east of here. Follow me. Fair enough. Lice pictures. Lice pictures. Lice pictures. Did I miss it? Found the tunnel. Peering Stones. The tunnel. Yeah. Oh no, what happened to your gazelle? A fine rug!
Ah, you've come. Welcome, friends, to my village. My home.
How fare your people?
Good, all things considered. Better than the Ananta at any rate. They've sent an emissary. I'll take you to her.
We're here to help. Will you tell us what happened?
Aye. It began with a quarrel between the Imperials and the Kaliana.
The Kaliana are another Ananta tribe. The strongest and the most influential. Unlike the Vera, they want no part of our troubles. They swore fealty to the Empire, and were content to remain within their borders.
Just so. The Kaliana forsook their pride in the fight and yielded to Garlemald long ago.
Because she's a snake, so she has to go sss.
But then a new commander was sent to hold the Black Bridge. She demanded the Kaliana surrender a hostage, this butcher.
Fordola. It doesn't make sense, though. The Vera are the ones working with the Resistance. Why would she threaten the Kaliana?
Because she is ignorant like all Imperials. She knows not the difference between Kaliana and Vera, nor does she care to learn.
What happened to your S's, Vera?
I see. All Fordola knew for sure was that the resistance would come from the west. She reasoned, therefore, that if the Ananta on the east bank turned their coats, she would be trapped. I take it the Kaliana had no choice but to oblige her.
No, they did not. The Imperials left with the Kaliana broodmother's own daughter, Anamika. Long days and nights she looked out on the Black Bridge weeping for her child. Until you came. The broodmother knew at once which way the winds would blow. She and her warriors met with the fleeing Imperials in the road and demanded that her daughter be returned.
Bad idea. Fordola's not the kind to take threats lying down.
You know her well. The butcher turned her blade to Anamika and bade the Kaliana move aside. But the broodmother would not yield.
I know where this is going.
The Kaliana surrounded the Imperials, one of whom, whether out of fear or stupidity, cut the child down. There was naught that could be done.
What madness.
The true madness was yet to come. For in her despair, the Kaliana broodmother cried out for her daughter to be restored to life. She beseeched Sri Lakshmi's intercession.
This is a dungeon.
She summoned a primal then and there?
Yeah.
That she did, if only for an instant. Bereft of courage.
Oh, how ironic that she made the word instant longer.
Solace in her faith. The Imperials fled in terror at the sight of the goddess, abandoning these lands to the Ananta.
I can why not lands? Really
now the
inconsistent.
Kaliana bid us make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Yet though we Vera revere Sri Lakshmi as the holiest of the holy, we will not prostrate ourselves before her.
And so you turn to us.
Aye. All who have fought with the Resistance have heard tell of the warrior,
That was
the
nice in the middle of the
Eikon
word.
Slayer.
And again.
I believe we have heard enough. Inconvenient though the timing may be, if a primal has indeed been summoned, we can scarce afford to ignore it. We must needs discuss how best to resolve this situation.
Cool. Ah, do I get a snake top then? Ah, none of these. Well, we might have a samurai one day, so. Now we've completed the quest. John will be right back. So yeah, I've got to take a bus to work tomorrow, and I was like, I'll see if I've got someone who lives nearby, but who's going that direction. But you're probably not going to be able to take me, but I'm gonna try. He's bigger than a stomach. Okay, doop doop boop. A couple of the quests. I'm not going to really read these ones because they're side ones. But you know, if I pass an important thing. Well, we're not quite there yet, so. Ahem, at the risk of sounding hopelessly naive, there may yet be a way to avoid violent confrontation. No, there isn't. In the past, I fear they're rather too willing to accept that we have no other true recourse and risk our lives, rather your life, to address these threats. The Primals have faced thus far have demonstrated a variety of temperaments and objectives. Ravana may delight in battle, but Ramu sooner keep the forests with his children. Ere we decide to challenge Sri Lakshmi, it would seem wise to learn more of her nature from those who summoned her into this world. If that is your will, then so be it. To the north you'll find our village. Sarisha shall unfold all. We shall leave at once. Nago, can you inform our comrade to the bridge of what happened? Of course, be safe, my friends. We will not attack this until we've healed. What's this? Taoist Muggle. I now have a Taoist Muggle. What else do I have? Yell whistle. I have a Yol mount. I've done this well, actually. The banner. And an instrument. Okay. This one as well. What's this over here? That's a snake village. Where'd you build these walls? Oh, they're bad snakes. But they've got an elephant, they can't be evil. I mean, you shouldn't make elephants do stuff like that, but... Okay, you know what? Take back. You are bad snakes. I'm supposed to use burlap sacks. Oh, I'll remember to do that this time. Not bad. Has there been any elephants in this game before? It's fucking massive. It doesn't throw 3 or 4 of them at me at once. I'm quite willing to do some of these side quests. Oh, it's some wind as well. Good snake. We do not often receive guests. What is the purpose of your visit? Greetings are well met. We are Sons of the Seventh Dawn. We come seeking Sarisha of the Vera. You are she, are you not? We petition for our aid and succor, and we intend to provide them, but we'll first learn of Sri Lakshmi, that we might better understand the nature of the threat she poses to you. Simple request, and one I shall gladly... why is it like inconsistent? Oblige. In the beginnings was Sri Lakshmi, we created in her image daughters, blessed with her beauty. Her breath became ours, her serenity our solace. This is naught she would not give. 'Twas the quick. Well, Yana Brood's mother's desire to bring about her daughter's resurrection, which first called the forth Sri Lakshmi's from the ether. That being the case, I'd rather doubt the goddess will be spoiling for a fight. It would depend that the primal's motives have been coloured by the summoner's state of mind, namely that of a grieving mother who had just borne witness to her daughter's murder. Though she apparently craved a miracle, she may also harboured thoughts of vengeance. Moreover, Kalyana's conception of Sri Lakshmi may differ from that of the Veera. This is true. The Veera and Kalyana do agree to regard the Lady of Bliss in different ways. To the Veera, Sri Lakshmi's embodies freedom. She would not suffer her daughters to be bound by another's will, and so we stand with the resistance against the Empire and give our lives to the cause. To Kalyana, however, she embodies the transcendental beauty which they strive to create through their craft. To shape crystals is less art and more ritual, a sacred duty with... I know I'm not doing the S's, but to each of you imbued with a fragment of the soul. The Imperials do not interfere with this holy work, and so Kalyana were content to run inward and ignore our plight, till reality associates itself and they summoned our primal, our fever dream, to soothe their aching hearts. Surely they can see that it won't do any good. The Imperials will still rule these lands, nothing will change. The Anatta will. The Kalyana bade the Veera make pilgrimage to pay proper respects. Remember, those who do not wish to partake their primal's bliss will be made to do so. Not while we're around, they won't. Though our beliefs are not the same, we are still kin to the Kalyana. We still help them see reason. Know that I'll kill your god if I have to, maybe even if I don't. You can count on us. I mean, that's got implications as well. Gonna do some punching. Then we shall, for without you, we shall be powerless to stop them. Do not act quickly, more lives will be lost, more families torn apart, more children made to suffer. Then it's settled, we're going to find that primal and put an end to this. My sister Varja will guide you to Janan Kat, and I shall pray for your success. Well met, scions, and Varja, she who shines bright and unbroken. Stand ready, we leave upon your command. Give me a coat. Now I've got a new coat. I don't really have the light out. Yeah, it's a nice coat. I think I like the one before better, but it's not bad. We have another quest over here as well. I'll grab it in a second. Might as well just do this while we're standing literally right next to her. Lady of Bliss. Let me get let's have some earrings. Are you ready? You look ready. This feels like a dungeon, and if it's a dungeon, I'll we're in a good place to end the stream. Basically, we can cut this into two easily, and I'll start another stream in a little bit. And then I can start the stream with the dungeon, because I like doing that, because otherwise I'm waiting for 10 minutes doing nothing. Are you all ready? You look, although I could just do those side quests. Look ready. Janan Kat, there you find the Kalyana's crystals, and Sri Lakshmi, follow me. It's an elephant. It is massive. How do I get to the place I need to be? Must have been the new mount. Now I've got one of those parrots. It is really fucking large, but not as large as that elephant, which is like really, really large. Oh, it's just really massive. TV on the wall. That tower's really tall. I'm going a weird way. I don't think this is going to give us a route. So it seems really slow. Oh, hang on. How do we get there? Seems like we've been above before. Tempted to go. I'll be right back. Right, where are we going? Oh, it's going to be quite the commute. So, very quiet. It's probably. Oh, I was worried about those mountains. There was probably an easy way to get from here to there, but I can't see where the fuck it is. It might be, you know, via there now that I think about it. I could have probably just circled round. Bliss. I'm on a bird. Passing a small bird, which is really big for a bird, but small for one of those types of birds, presumably because it was a lesser. Oh fuck, this doesn't seem like the right way either. How the fuck do I get over there? There are mountains at all sides. Hang on. Blim, 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 blim. Okay, the map is making it look like this is not the way to go. That's just going to lead to the way out. I'm sure... Okay, I'm guessing the path is like up here? Look off, fish. Oh, it's a challenge log entry. Right, let's try again. Bim, 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 bim. Well, I guess I can hand in that quest. Didn't realise I'd lose quite that much health dropping down like that. We should change our home. That's the first place I tried, isn't it? Because it has the evil snakes. And there's the elephant. Yeah. That's making me nervous. Maybe I tried here for somewhere else. Excuse me, come through, don't mind me. Okay, cool. Seems to have worked. set foot. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. Is there a better way of getting here? Yeah, it looks like I could have gotten here from like down there. I don't know. Are we going to sneak into the place I just walked through? Is Shannon Cat? The path leads to the entrance above? Yeah, I know, I just came from there. Within is the ether, you must use it to enter. Stood with me, everyone. Yep. No one must return. Just listen. Soon this place will burn. The ship will have to turn. Dungeon, I found. Why would that God be a human woman?
Why?
More human looking woman.
Why does my Anamika slumber still?
Right, sir. Oh, she might still be a snake.
Look thee on her face, supplicant. Thy prayer hath been answered. Flesh sundered hath been made whole. Blood spilt runneth through her veins. Breath stolen filleth her breast.
But she hears not her mother's words, nor sees her mother's face. She's silent and empty.
Only the vessel may be remade, not so the flame which flickered within. Her soul hath been scattered to the four winds.
Now do you see her promises for what they are?
Alize, have you gone mad?
Mayhap I have, but I refuse to stand by and watch yet another tragedy unfold.
Who intrudes upon this sacred ground? Imperials, thirsting for blood!
No! We come not to shed blood, but to save you from the false god who would lead you astray. I understand how you feel. I do. You loved her with all your heart, but when the moment came, you still couldn't save her. The anguish, the anger, I know it only too well. But I also know where this path leads. To embrace a primal is to condemn yourself to an endless cycle of despair. You will never know peace.
We've got an endless cycle of despair behind us.
A worm-eaten heart may find peace and serenity in service, in beauty and grace. This hath ever been my promise. Naught else.
You tempt them with visions of things that can never be and leave them bereft and wanting. No illusion, however sweet, can change the fact that your daughter is gone. Remember her as she was. Do not suffer this pity a shade to tarnish her memory.
For every prayer that primal answers, it'll demand payment in kind. Do you have any idea how many more Ananta will die to feed its hunger for crystals?
They would have thee suffer man's spite and live in fear. Far better to dwell in my beauteous dream than endure so ugly a reality.
She's wrong! We hate the Empire as much as you, if you just listen!
Poor misguided children. I would spare you the torments of this cruel and misshapen world. Come, bask in my radiance. Let it fill your hearts and free you from your burdens. Abide in misery then, fools. The Ananta are more deserving of my blessing. Leave these lands and my dreamers be. I will not warn you a second time.
I know, stupid and foolish, but I had to try and I had to try and I failed, so I have to fight, there's no other way. I'll wake them from the dream. Thank you, Naev, I know you will. We can do that which is within our power, Elise, Alphano, and I will go and seize their crystal stores. This will not happen again. Drew, when it is finished, will be waiting for you. There we go, emanation. So for the time being, I shall let you go. And we'll, I've got some food to eat, maybe some exercise to do, we'll see. And then I can start this next stream as I did this one, diving straight into the dungeon. Until then, lie out. I'll say, pause. I've been having a Stormblood adventure, of course. Thank you very much for watching. Hang on, I don't know if this might come up. There we go. I've been the Drumstruct. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Farewell. May have to play something else first though. We'll see. Busy day.